So let me introduce everybody to something that's really important when you're dating. It's called long game. You want to play the long game. And there are a few tricks to how to do this, to how to play this out over time, how to be patient. So stay through to the end and make sure you get all of these because once you learn this, your dating life's going to improve, especially if you're on the dating apps. So here's the situation. Women on dating apps are getting incredible amount of attention, incredible amount of hits and swipes and likes, everything from everybody. She could be a 4 and she could have 20, 30 dudes as soon as she signs up. So that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a lot of thirst, a lot of men who are thirsty. For those who don't know what that means, it means you're very anxious. You're desperate to date. You're desperate to get a girl and it's coming through. You are thirsty, like a man in the desert who hasn't had water. And you're treating every woman like a full glass of beautiful agua. So with the long game, you learn how to not do that. So how does this play out? Let's say you're on a dating app. You both like each other. You start a conversation and you're talking. Now, you've got an objective. You're a man. You want to go out on a date. You want to get to know her. You want to have relations with her. You want to make her your girlfriend. You got this whole agenda that you're dealing with inside your brain. You got to let that go and approach dating for more. It's more about fun. It's more about fun for you. You don't care so much. So you don't feel any pressure. And when you don't care and you don't feel any pressure, you are one sexy dude. That ups your market value. Up, 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 up. The less you care. The more you care, you got to understand, she's getting lots of communications and guys are going right in for asking for the date. Hey, how about we go out? How about we do this? They're thirsty. They want to go out, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh God, she gets bored with that. Put yourself in her shoes. She's got tons of choices. She likes mystery. She likes intrigue. Everyone's like, I want you. You're cute. Let's go out. I'm going to take you to a great place. We're going to have a great time. This, that. It's too much for her. It's not placating her female nature. And, this could be male nature too. You want someone who's interesting. You want to have an interesting time. But someone so desperate for your attention and so thirsty, are they that attractive? Well, why are you so thirsty? You don't even know me. So take this the same way. Play the long game. It makes you more attractive. Your thought is, oh, I got to seal the date before she goes off with another guy. How many of you guys are thinking that? That's the kind of thinking that traps you. That's the kind of thinking that screws you up, and that's why you're not getting dates. So here's what you do. You're having a conversation. You're a logical man brain. You're thinking, okay, we're going back and forth 3 or 4 times. Let me ask for the date. Yeah, no. She already knows that's coming. So you have to do stuff that she doesn't know is coming by playing the long game. So it said, hey, why don't we go out Friday night? When are you free? Tell me about your schedule. When, instead of all that, you type something like this. Maybe we can do something sometime. Maybe we can do something sometime. Now, if she has interest in you, she's going to say, oh yeah, I'm free this weekend, or yeah, that would be great. We should. Maybe we can go out, blah, blah, blah. You want to put her in a position to see how much she really likes you. And if she doesn't have any response, she doesn't have enough interest. So it's going to be, you pursuing that is going to not work out for you. So maybe we can do something sometime. Maybe, meaning, I could take it or I could leave it. We could do something sometime. And then you could put something like dash, I think. Because that's like, what? What does that mean, I think? It's a weird thing to put on the end of a sentence. It makes her think, what does it mean? Maybe we can do something sometime, I think. Dash, I think. So there's a little intrigue there. It's different from all the guys that are like, let's do this, let's go out, I'm gonna, fulfill all your dreams, and we're gonna get married, and it's gonna be the greatest life ever. She doesn't want that. She wants a little mystery. She wants you not trying so hard. She wants the guy that doesn't care as much. Maybe we can do something sometime, I think. She goes, yeah, sure. She reaches out to make a date to, hey, how about the weekend? Then you can go through with that. She has a high interest level. And she's like, yeah, maybe. Go talk to other girls at that point. You're playing the long game. Let her be the last one to respond here. Hey, maybe that would be nice. Okay. Go on and talk to another girl. Go on to working on yourself. Go to the gym. Go do something else. Wait for her to write back. It could be weeks. It could be months. It's the long game. If you get back to her, it shows you're caring too much. You tossed it out there. Maybe we can do something sometime. You're kind of putting it out there, but you're not anxious. You're not thirsty. You're like, you seem okay. Maybe we can do something sometime. That's the kind of vibe you're putting across. Now, right? She says she wants to go out. Great. She's like, all right, maybe. You have to go away for a while. Yeah, she's talking to other dudes. Of course. There's nothing you can do about that. She's going to date them. She's going to do that. More thirsty dudes are going to come every day, another 20, another 30, 40, 100, who knows? It's ridiculous. You got to understand what they're dealing with and, be kind and gentle. So do it this way. Maybe we could do something sometime. All right. She doesn't reach out for the date. You pull back. You talk to other girls. And you have a long game strategy. You don't have to do something. Maybe we can do something sometime. I like your style. Maybe we could do something sometime. And then go away. She will come back again because you're different. Or she has no interest and will go away and she gets drowned in a sea of thirsty dudes. That's just the price you pay. Part of success with playing this long game is you have to have a lot of choices that helps you not hyper focus on this one. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she wrote me back. Oh, she's gone. Up. Well, puff of smoke, she's gone. You're too anxious. You're too needy. She's very emotionally connected and she can sense it. She can sense it in the wavelengths that are going through the air between you. She just knows. But if you're like, maybe we can do something sometime, eventually in the conversation. Do not have a lot of phone back and forth, for months. You're not her phone buddy. So you're going to talk. There's going to be a couple back and forth. You're going to say, maybe we could do something sometime, I think. She's going to write back, either request a date or go away. And you let her go away. But you will have no chance if you pursue really hard. And you try to push for the date. It shows you care way too much. And as you're caring way too much, even a couple words of showing you care too much, she's just pulling back. Guys, she's overwhelmed with choices. The only way to stand out from the crowd is to not care as much. And why would you care? You do not know this person. Remember that, guys. You don't let the fantasy go away in your head of how wonderful she is because you saw images on a screen. It tells you nothing. It tells you nothing. If you play the long game with multiple options, get on a couple apps, ask girls out all the time. You're dating. You're dating. That's what she's got tons of choices. You should try to have tons of choices too. If you have one choice, you're going to hyper focus. Your male-dominated brain is going to, let's work this out. Let's get a date. Let's move ahead. Let's cross this off the list. And it's going to ruin things for you. She's thinking emotionally. You're thinking logically. It's the opposite. Do not forget this. Do not just blow this off. I just want to be myself. Yeah, that's why you're home alone. It's okay to learn techniques and get good at something. That's how you got good at football. How did you get good at whatever your job is? But you learned some techniques. You got some tips from the people who worked there before you, and you improved. Why shouldn't you have that same advantage when you're dating? People are like, I just want to be myself. Like, well, yourself the first day you showed up for work? No, you tried to learn. You got tips. You read a book the night before. You studied for a while. Yeah, everything that you get good at, you take some steps. You do some things. You don't just go along and, I'm a great surfer. Give me that surfboard. No, you're going to go wiped out on a wave. It's the same thing in dating. You're like, I can do this. I'm a man. I'm dating. You're going to get wiped out by a wave. And you're like, what the hell? This is terrible. Dating's terrible. Well, did you learn anything before you approached and tried to date? Or you just, I can do this. I'm a man. No, you got to learn. So don't disqualify yourself because you think the dating market's like this or you tried once. Remember, dating is like any other thing you get good at. Get some tips, come to the channel, watch some videos, play it out, see if this works. You will find it does work. The long game is the zone for every non-Chad out there. She's being bombarded with thirst. If you could hold back on the thirst and say something, write something like, maybe we could do something sometime, I think. You're going to be surprised. You're going to 3-4 weeks later when you completely forgot about this girl. Hey, what are you up to? Hey, what are you doing? She'll come back. She'll come back out of the forest into the field and be like, ooh, look at me. Yeah, that's what's coming. That's going to increase your chances. And it's going to help the potential of you having a relationship, being happy and finding someone who may be your girlfriend one day. Who knows? Okay, everyone. I hope you like this and I hope you got something out of this. Go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you along for the ride. Okay, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.